Well, welcome to the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel. So many of you folks know that I like stacking silver and gold, but sometimes you have to look to the future, and the future can be a little bit scary. And many people hold the future in suspicion. One of the things that I like to look at is cryptocurrency. It is the future. To the best of my belief, it is the future. And in this video, I want to talk about Coinbase and Coinbase Pro and how to actually buy cryptocurrencies. This video is not going to be a detailed video. It's just going to be a brief summary on how to do it. In future videos, I will go into it, delve into it in more detail. But this video is meant to give you some idea on how to start purchasing cryptocurrencies. Hello everybody. I wanted to do a very quick video on what is Coinbase. I'll talk about cryptocurrencies and always get questions. What is Coinbase? Or how do I purchase cryptocurrencies? There are very few cryptocurrency websites that you can actually deposit cash into in order to purchase cryptocurrencies. Coinbase and Coinbase Pro are one of those few. What a lot of people like about Coinbase and Coinbase Pro is the fact that they're easy to use. So what is Coinbase Pro? That's what this video is going to be about. It is going to be a quick overview. I'm not going to go into detail what it and how it works. So Coinbase Pro and Coinbase. I started with Coinbase because of how easy it is to utilize. I did not know at the time how to purchase cryptocurrencies. How do I get my cash into the crypto market in order to purchase cryptocurrencies? Because it seems like I would go to Gemini and I would go to Binance and I would go to Exodus, and none of them you can put cash in and then just make that purchase directly from those sites. It was kind of weird to me until I learned how to use it. So many people start out utilizing Coinbase. And Coinbase, it gives you the option to put money, your dollars, into the system and make a trade. The downside to Coinbase is the fact that there's very few cryptocurrencies that you can purchase here. For example, when making a purchase, these are the options. That's it. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Ox, and the rest. A lot of people like to start with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin. That's what a lot of people like to start. Now, I always get that question. Well, what's the difference between Coinbase and Coinbase Pro? Well, it all started with Coinbase. And why Coinbase Pro came about, why Coinbase created Coinbase Pro, I don't know. But I can tell you this, Coinbase, in order to do a transaction, can be quite expensive. I wanted to show you something here. So it's up. I just purchased this Bitcoin. You can actually see May 11th, and I just purchased it. As of its purchase moment, it was $49.75, which meant that it charged me, Coinbase Pro charged me 25 cents for the transaction. So when I went to look at it, this said $49.75. It's already went up a little bit, which is good. This is Coinbase Pro. Coinbase, however, that 25 cents might have been 50 cents. So I think it's easier for Coinbase Pro to do what Coinbase had intended it to be utilized for. Therefore, they charge you less. So Coinbase Pro, easier to use, costs more money per transaction. Coinbase Pro, slightly more complicated to use, less for a transaction. So you're going to utilize Coinbase or Coinbase Pro. You're going to To sign up, if I recall, because it's been a little while, you sign up just like you would any website or forum. However, they're going to ask you to email them a good image of your driver's license, both front and back. They will ask you for checking account information, as well as, I believe, a social security number to report taxes. Um, so that's the downside. It is secure. It's been around for a while. Nobody's been scammed. So then you would, once your approval goes through, it takes about a week or so. Once your approval goes through, you're able then to enter uh, uh, your debit card and your checking account information, where you'll be able to make withdrawals from your credit card. I mean your bank account into Coinbase or Coinbase Pro. It is from there, and I'm going to use Coinbase as a better example. It's from there where you'll be able to input money into the system. For example, um, if I wanted to get Litecoin, I would highlight Litecoin, and it already puts in my default checking account. Um, Coinbase will take a debit card. Now, the thing about a checking account versus a debit card, checking account takes 3 to 5 business days, but I've seen it take up to 7 days. Debit card is instant, okay? But again, Coinbase charges a little bit more. Coinbase Pro doesn't have the option for a debit card, interesting enough. So I normally will go to Coinbase, believe it or not, put my money into that. It automatically transfers into Coinbase Pro. And I can do whatever transactions here under the protection of Coinbase. The protection meaning smaller fees. I wanted to explain something. Well, how do I get this coin or that coin? How do I get Digibyte or Theta? Because the only options are these. So let's say you wanted Digibyte. Obviously, Digibyte is not in this list. Well, then you just utilize this to purchase Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum. Most most exchanges do not accept cash, like I said in the beginning of this video. You cannot attach a debit card to it. So what you'll need to do is, in order to get Digibyte or Theta, you'll have to trade with another coin. For example, if you wanted to buy Litecoin, you would make your purchase, boom, you would put in the amount of Litecoin you want or the dollar amount. So here on the left side would be the dollar amount worth. Let's say you wanted to buy 50 or $100 worth, you buy $100 worth. Or if you wanted to get one Litecoin or 0.25 Litecoin, you can utilize this side instead. Once you got your Litecoin, which is pretty much instantaneous, it takes probably with the cash, it probably takes about 30 seconds or whatnot. You would then do a transfer. So you would then withdraw it. So that means you would need to set up an account, let's say on Binance. I do a lot of stuff on Binance. And you would transfer it there and do your transfer and get your Digibyte there. Sorry about that. The bell just rang. I had to go answer the door. Anyway, where was I? I was mentioning you're going to use Coinbase or Coinbase Pro to purchase your initial cryptocurrency. Now, that initial currency, it could be something that you want to keep and save. I'm not saying that you must send it to an exchange and exchange it out for something else. I'm not saying that. However, if you want something else that exists on another exchange, like Exodus or Gemini or a lot of many of the others, you're going to have to purchase a cryptocurrency, send it to that location, because they might not accept debit cards or credit cards. So a lot of those exchanges do not have the ability to attach a debit card or a credit card or a checking account to make the purchases there. And unfortunately, if they don't have the ability to accept cash there, you're going to have to buy a cryptocurrency here on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, whatever cryptocurrency they have as an option, send it there to an exchange like Gemini or Exodus, and then make your trade there using the cryptocurrency. So that's what an exchange really is. It's a way of exchanging one cryptocurrency for another. But many, and I'm not saying all of them, but many of the exchanges do not have the ability to attach your checking account or savings account, debit card, credit card to it. Therefore, there has to be a way to infuse money into the system, and that is the easiest way for most people is just Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. To finalize this video again, basically, a lot of people are asking me, what's the difference between Coinbase and Coinbase Pro? For me, as a newbie, and I'm going to admit it, I'm still kind of a newbie, Coinbase is easier. It's easier to navigate. It's just an easier product to use. However, the fees are a little bit higher. Now, when it comes to fees, there's fees for what? Purchasing your crypto coin? There's one fee. There's another fee to transfer it to your wallet or let's say an exchange. There's another fee. So Coinbase, the fees are a little higher. Coinbase Pro, it's a little bit more confusing. It's a little bit more advanced. However, the fees are less. So whichever you like. I would actually, if it was me, just to get a feel for it, I would just go with Coinbase. Set up your credit card or not your credit card, because I don't recommend putting cryptocurrencies on a credit card. I would set up a checking account and a debit card account. Checking account, again, I'm repeating myself, but it's well worth it. Checking account, in order to put money into Coinbase, takes 3 to 5 business days, so they say. Debit card, it's instantaneously. So join Coinbase, get some cryptocurrencies. Everybody's asking me, what do I recommend? Well, this is not financial advice, but what I start out with is a little bit of Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can then send it out, like I said, to an exchange and buy Digibyte, Theta, Ripple, whatever floats your boat. Again, I like stacking silver. There's no doubt about it. I love stacking gold also. And I know the future can be a little bit suspicious, a little bit scary, but I really believe that whether we like it or not, we're going to have to adapt. I believe cryptocurrency is going to be the way of the future. And if we can get into it now in its infant stages, we stand to make quite a few dollars. You know, a lot of people say, well, you can't touch cryptocurrency. Well, really, you can't touch the dollar. It's a piece of paper. Its real value is hidden in digits and zeros and ones in a bank account. It's worthless paper, which is not backed by anything, not even backed by silver anymore. In my opinion, cryptocurrencies are no more of a risk than the stock market, in my opinion. And I don't know, take your chances with the stock market. It's rigged. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a day again in future videos. This is just an overview of what Coinbase and Coinbase Pro is. And this is just an overview on how to get your cash into the crypto market in order to purchase cryptos. Just a quick overview. For more detailed videos, you'll see those in the future. Now let me show you something here. So remember that I made an initial purchase for $50 for a Bitcoin. It took out 25 cents, which left me a balance of $49.75. I showed it to you. Take a look at what it is now. It's $53.64. So I made back the 25 cents and I'm up $3 and change. Granted, this was all based on a $50 purchase. However, imagine if I would have had enough money to, let's say, put in $1,000 worth or $2,000 worth. Again, $4, three and change is chump change. But Can you say that about a savings account? Can you say that? I don't think so. I guess the point is, and I always say it with silver, you got a chance of winning financially with silver. You also have a chance of winning financially with cryptocurrency. I'm showing it to you right here, right where the mouse is. I'm not lying. You have a chance. I have the option right now of letting it ride, which I will, or selling off, taking that $3 extra and making another purchase for, let's say, $53 and keep doing it. They call that day trading. I'm not very good at it. I'm not going to do it. But that proves right there you have a chance.